Hello and welcome to Venus Healing for all of those who relate mostly to their Earth placements in their chart. Now, if you've never had a good look at your chart, I highly suggest you do so before watching this reading, because even though you may have a sun sign in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, you may this reading may still not resonate with you. So I'm going to put a link down in the description box, and you can go and check it out and tap in all the details, and then your birth chart will come up, and then you just want to take a look and see which sign keeps appearing the most, or which element appears the most in your chart. If you're having difficulty like sussing it out, I would look at your most significant placements. Well, they're most significant because they're the ones that affect your day-to-day life. So you want to look at your sun, which is all about your outer appearance, your moon, which is all about the way you express and process your emotions, your Venus, the way you approach romance and creativity. And then you've got your Mars, which is sort of about your sexual expression, or the way you go after what you want, so the way you take action. And then you have your Mercury, which is about your communication and the way you communicate. And then you have your Ascendant, which is also called first placement? No, what's it also called? Your Ascendant, and it's called something else. There's two names for it. And you'll only find that out if you know the time that you were born. But that one again is much like your sun. I find it's actually, for me personally, it's a lot more powerful than my sun. Because with my sun, I don't relate to it as much as I relate to my Ascendant. And my Ascendant is Aries, and my sun is Taurus. And the Ascendant speaks about how, again, you express yourself to the world and to others around you. So check that out first, and then come back and pick the element that, well, the one you think that you most relate to or will most relate to. Because these are readings I hope to do, monthly check-ins that I hope to do the first day of every month. So I hope to publish these on the first day of every month. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, they're sort of general check-ins, so general readings in terms of like, I do not focus on any one topic. Whatever wants to come out will come out, and I will work with that. So whatever you need to hear right now. And yeah, so if love wants to come out, romantic love wants to come out, platonic love, self-love, anything. If career wants to come out, it will. I'll just work with it. But I will be working with this deck. So Sacred Oracle, Romance Angels, and then the original Tarot deck. With this, I have separated the major and the minor, because with the major arcana, we're going to see, what's most significantly impacting your life events, or the most significant energy at the moment. And then the minor will tell us the more specific deets. But now, before you pick your pile, I'd like you to do some breathing work with me, just to get you into the zone, just real quick. You're going to inhale from your nose and then exhale, and you just want to breathe that fresh air in and exhale that old, stagnant, dingy, whatever, negative energy, just let it out. So breathe in from your nose and out. In and out. And now close your eyes, and last time, in and out. And open your eyes. And pick whichever bracelet is calling to you. Or whichever one feels like it's trying to speak to you, but without words. If not, just pick the one that's catching your eye's attention the most. Pause if you need to. Otherwise, let's begin. Okay, so for pile 1, for all those who picked this light grey bracelet with Carefree stamped on the silver face, this is your reading. I'm going to leave this here so I can connect with you better. And we're going to start off with this oracle deck. That's what I'm feeling. Just going to cleanse it. 3 taps with a selenite stick. And let's get in. So, what's going on? What's going on for pile 3? Why did I say pile 3? What's going on for pile 1? What's going on for pile 1? What's going on for pile 1? Okay, let's take a look. What's going on for pile 1? What's going on for pile 1? Okay. Ooh, we have freedom with the sparrow. I think that's a sparrow. At the bottom of that's nice. At the bottom of the deck we have change, and at the top we have protection. Interesting. I feel like a lot of us lately are going through change or major shifts and are in need of protecting ourselves. I'm going to read out the freedom card and we'll see if there's any additional, more specific information that can relate to some of you, if not most of you. I'd like all of you, but it's a general reading. So we've got freedom. Wait, what's it called? Cliff Swallow. So we've got express yourself with hesitation. That's not what it says. I don't know why I said that. And that's really weird. Okay, express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others find theirs. You're not here to be ordinary or to live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Okay, you know what it is? I feel like you're limiting yourself. That's why I said express with hesitation. Choose life on your terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like you're in need of protecting yourself through this shift that you are going through, this transformation, but let's get into it more. So we are going to take a look at the major. We're going to take a look at the major. So let's see what's going on. What's going on? For those who picked pile 1, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? taking a little while. So for all those, interesting. The Hierophant, we've got Taurus, and then we've got, ooh la la la, we've got the Devil and the Moon in reverse. So we've got Capricorn and then Pisces. And at the bottom we have the Fool, so change. Yeah, you've got change incoming. Oh, that's interesting with freedom. The fact that I was talking about be yourself, do it the way you want to do it. Don't limit yourself with your limited release your limiting beliefs. Okay, because the Hierophant upright is all about order, tradition, and upside down in reverse it's all about the not tradition, the unconventional, the breaking the rules, the rule breaker, the black horse, the black sheep. You're not a follower, or you need to break away from the larger crowd and find your own in order to be free. So you gotta free yourself to what is limiting you. Yeah, that's interesting with the Moon. Let's see more. Let's get more information. So we're gonna take out the minor. Yeah, the minor. Okay. I feel like you guys talk yourself out of what you want to do. So you may feel something really strongly, but you'll want to talk yourself out of it, because so far in this reading I have said what I didn't mean to say, and what came out was something very limiting. Kind of shoot yourself in the foot kind of energy we've got. Kind of stopping yourself from reaching further, higher, and achieving your goals or what it is you want. So, what's going on? What's going on? What is all this about? What is the Moon in reverse about? What is the Moon in reverse about? What is the Moon in reverse about? That's what the Moon in reverse is about. Okay, that wanted to come out. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles. This upright is talking about working on yourself, so I feel like you're not working on yourself currently, because you may be a little bit, your brain may be a little bit foggy at the moment. You're not seeing things clearly. Yeah. Let's see what else. So, what else is going on here? What else is going on? Yeah, I feel like you really want to though, but you're not. You're talking yourself out of it. Because you may feel like you're being delusional. Like, no, I could never. Not me, why would that ever, happen to me? How can I ever achieve something like that? Negative self-talk, I'm feeling. I feel you gotta start challenging that. So, what's going on? What's going on for those who picked? Those who picked Pirate 1. Okay, that's a lot of cards that came out now. I don't want that many. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? 5 of Wands in front of the 3 of Swords. Nine of Swords. I'm not surprised to see this. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you are limiting yourself. You're stuck, you're trapped, but it's all in your head. And I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that because it sounds very disrespectful. All in your head in the sense that you're shooting yourself in the foot, and you're talking yourself out of reaching and being carefree. Being carefree for once. Being like, okay, you know what? I'm going to step into this with a whole new energy that I never have before. And I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to be free. And I'm going to try something different. And I'm just going to go for it. Yeah. Because we've got the Queen of Wands here. Creativity. She's standing in her power. Fiery. Passion. She knows who she is. And you've got the Black Cat here. Which is... It signifies someone who... We've got 3 swords here. Someone who recognizes their shadow self. And is not afraid of their shadow self. Yeah, she's still standing there. She's still sitting there in her power regardless of this, because she's not scared of it. She's not scared of herself. And I feel like you guys need to be a bit more fearless, but at the same time protect yourself and be conscious. And I feel it's funny because of this 5 of Wands. I feel like this is talking about your inner conflict. Yeah, it's talking about your inner conflict. Let's see what you should do. Let's ask. Well, we kind of already know, but is there any other additional information with these cards? Wait, it's a mess here. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel all over the place as well. Like you can't get your thoughts straight. Okay. Let's cleanse. So, is there any other additional information for those who picked pile 1? Is there any advice that we can give them? Is there any advice? Help me channel the best. Help me channel the best. Help me channel the best. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. And then at the bottom of that we have stay optimistic about your love life. Now, these cards, yes, it's called the Romance Oracle deck, but I'm going to read them in terms of like self-love as well. So we've got some of you maybe wanting to work with the law of attraction. And in order to do that, I feel like first you got to free yourselves. And in terms of, I feel like not necessarily taking control, because to work with the law of attraction, you can't have complete control. It doesn't work like that. You just need to flow freely, work at a higher vibration, stay optimistic, to allow it to come in as effectively as possible, to attract it in. That's what you need to do. Have this sort of fresh, maybe freshen up your outlook on life or your life. And when I say freshen up, I don't mean like stick a roll of deodorant all over it. No, I mean more of like see it from another point of view. Change your perspective, because I feel like you're like this at the moment. You wanna release this. You wanna come out of this, so that you can start working on yourself, and have the power and the strength to be unconventional, to go after what it is you want. Not what others want, not what others are telling you, no, you should do this, whatever. No. Just because maybe some of you are like fighting others, or there are others that are trying to push you into a certain box or a certain corner, or a certain, trying to fit you into a certain shape. That's just not you though. That's not you, and it's causing you quite a lot of grief. But yeah, you've got to free yourselves, but again, whilst protecting yourself and your core as well. So yeah, but you've got to protect yourself from others, I feel, and break away so that this can come in. A new beginning. Anything is possible. With this card, anything is possible. The possibilities are numberless, infinitive. Yeah. So, pile 1. Did I do everything? Yes, I did. I didn't miss anything out, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. So, thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I hope you'll be back for more. But for now, bye. Okay, so hello to those of you who picked pile 2 with the dark grey bracelet with survive stamped on the gold face. This is your reading. Just gonna lay this here so I can better stay in tune with your energies. Okay, what are we gonna start with? My eyes went straight for the Major Arcana, so I'm gonna go with the Major Arcana. So, what's going on for those who picked pile 2? For those who are more in tune with their earth placements, what is going on for pile 2? 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 Taking a little while. Okay. We have the sun in reverse that flipped out. Ooh, we got the strength in reverse at the bottom of the card. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the top in reverse as well. I don't feel that you guys currently feel like you are standing in your power. I definitely feel that that's not the way you describe the way you guys feel right now. You may be feeling a little depleted. Definitely not 100% or 90% in terms of like your vibrations. Now this, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, talks about you being resistant to change, or that you're currently going through change. Yeah, and it hasn't, the cycle hasn't fully, like, you haven't gone through it fully yet. It hasn't ended. You're currently going through it. So that's why it's causing this kind of upheaval if you guys are currently going through a transformation. Because that's what transformations cause. A shift. A great shift. Kind of like two plates coming in together and causing like earthquakes. Tectonic plates? Is that it? I don't know. I was shite at geography, so yeah. By the way, I'm just cleansing the decks with 3 taps with a selenite stick. So let's see. What is this about? What is the Strength in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse about? What is going on? What is this about? What is this about? What's going on? And what is this about? What is this about? One more time. What is this about? Okay, King of Pentacles. Interesting, because that's not what I'm feeling with these cards, the major arcana. So I feel like this is your end goal, or this is what you're currently working towards, or you're currently going through in order to be able to sit in your power. And to be successful, maybe materialistically successful, if that's what you're going for. We've got 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the 7 of Swords at the top of the deck. Are you guys, some of you reminiscing, or are you dealing with like maybe childhood traumas? Because there's like hidden someone, or the situation, or whatever it is, there's something hidden from you, or someone's hiding something from you, or it's not all clear. I'm gonna take a look. Wait, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do we're gonna ask with the minor, what is the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups about? What is the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups about? What is this about? What is this about? What is this about? The 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. What is this about? What is this about? So the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Cups, what is this about? 2 of Wands. So you've got the 7 of Wands, we've got someone fighting, by themselves against the world kind of energy. And then you've got the King, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then behind that you've got Three of Swords. Something's causing you pain, or something has caused you pain. Something in your past. It may be love connection, or maybe family relations, platonic relations. There was someone who wasn't honest with you, toxic, a little bit toxic. I'm saying sneaky maybe. And you got the Two of Swords. I feel like you want to move forward, but you can't right now. You can't right now. This is what you want. Stability, be that emotional stability or financial stability, or career success, but it's not right timing. It's not right timing. It's not right timing. Let's see. Let's see this deck. Okay, so what's going on? What's currently going on for those who picked pile 2? For those who picked pile 2. Those who picked pile 2. What's going on for those who picked pile 2? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Wisdom. Okay, interesting. I always feel with this card, wisdom, you see, this is the deep end of the sea. Wisdom is about depth, and I feel the deepest people, the wisest people are always the ones who have suffered the most, who have experienced the most, because it's only, I generally believe that you learn the best, or the best way, not the best way, the most effective or like transformative way to learn is the hard way. And I always talk about transformation. We've got transformation at the bottom of the deck with love behind it. And we've got openness at the top. Okay. I think you guys are going through a whole shift, like life shift. There's a lot you're realizing, there's a lot that's been going on in all areas of your life. You're currently transforming. And you're allowing yourself to be open to this transformation, to the knowledge, the wisdom, the things you're learning about. So, I'm going to read wisdom for you. Also, this is my favorite card. I love the sea. Like, it's my love. It's just, I love water. Even though I'm more of a fire sign, earth kind of person. Even though I do have like significant deep placements in Scorpio, which explains a lot. Okay, so wisdom. Okay, so we've got depths of the sea. The sacred landscape wants you to know things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface in your life. For example, you might feel that you aren't making progress on a particular project. Yet beneath the surface, things are happening. Okay, that's interesting. For me, this equates to, so for example, you might feel that you aren't making progress on a particular project. This for me equates to, so you may feel like this at the moment, you're not happy. You don't feel strong. You feel worn down, maybe weak. But it says, yet beneath the surface, things are happening. Yet beneath the surface, you're transforming. If you're allowing it to happen, you're transforming. You are transforming. You haven't transformed, you are transforming. So you're currently in that transformation. Or this is the opportune time to transform. Like it's now. To learn. Because I feel also another thing is with suffering, when we suffer, okay, there are those who suffer and then later hold resentment for that suffering and carry that with them through their life, into their relationships, to their children, onto their children, and then it carries down through the ages. And then there are those that suffer but they allow the pain, they accept the pain, and they go, okay, pain, transform me. And they allow it to transform them. They are open to that, so that then afterwards, they are the ones to become stronger and more resilient, on all levels, and to be able to reap the benefits from having done so. Yeah, so you can either be a victim or a survivor. And yeah, it's funny because we had the bracelet with survive. So you can either be a victim or the survivor. But it's up to you. As with all readings, your free will plays a big part in terms of what the outcome will actually be for you specifically. It says, or you might be going through a stormy cycle. This card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a bit rocky or wobbly, in a deeper place all is well and serenity and peace are emerging. Things that may seem challenging will later be revealed to have been beneficial. This is what I'm talking about. So in terms of like a deeper place, all is well and serenity and peace are emerging, in terms of that after you've done the work, that is what will emerge, inner peace and serenity. That is what can come from your transformation and being open to the pain and the change and the transformation. Yeah, let's see with this deck. Okay, for those who picked pile 2. For those who picked For those who picked pile 2. What do they need to do? What do they need to do for those who picked pile 2? What do they need to do? What do they need to do? What advice do you have for them? What do they need to do? Whoa! That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take all of them. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? You have cards flying out like no one's business. What do they need to do? One card or two cards? What do they need to do? What do they need to do? Okay. So you got romantic feelings here. That says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like this talks about whatever feelings you currently have, whatever emotions you're currently dealing with, they are real. You are not being delusional, and they are worth exploring. It's kind of like, don't be scared of them. Again, with the pain, allow it. With your emotions, allow it. We've got religious factors here. With your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, this is speaking volumes to me. What's the top? Okay, woo, a lot of things. Okay, at the top we've got reconciliation. I think some of you are in need to reconcile with something about your past. Something. I don't know what it is. It could be someone or someone's. There are some people. You've got someone from your past life is returning to your life. Sorry, why did I say past? That's interesting. I said past life. It doesn't even say that. I haven't even read that anywhere. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And you got to reconcile with that. Okay, that's interesting. I'm getting another note. I'm getting that some of you may have been dealing or have dealt with or are dealing with a karmic situation. Someone that you have had a past life with you, or someone who, through this connection, it's been karmic. There have been things that you have learned, and it has not been easy. Easygoing and light. It's been heavy, and things have been unveiled. Though what I do feel here is when it said your feelings are real and worth exploring, I feel like maybe you haven't been real with yourself, or someone here hasn't been real with themselves in terms of what they're feeling and their emotions. Again, like this deck is about romance and everything, but I do read it in terms of self-love as well. So we've got religious factors here. You've got your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like you're going through a great transformation, and it has to do with seeing your life in a different perspective, and there's gaining a lot of wisdom through that. There's a major shift you are going through, because you want to be stable and emotionally stable. Maybe some of you are craving to be emotionally stable because maybe from your upbringing, there's a lot from your upbringing, childhood. There's a lot in there that that you're having to work through and be open to work through. I mean, it may be that you guys, some of you are just beginning your like spiritual path, and you're being open to like this reading, for example. That's why you're here and you're watching this right now. Or it could be, as I said, to do with the way you were raised. And some of you may be a part of all this, because I do feel like this has to do with many different things, not one specific thing. I feel like this whole reading has to do with transformation, shifts and change in different areas of your life, if not your whole life. But I do feel that this reconciliation could be with you reconciling with your past. Be that past life, be that past childhood, parents, or be that past romantic connections, or a past romantic connection. Okay. We got religious factors are affecting. So I feel like if you guys are spiritual and you are open to what I'm about to suggest, definitely try it out. But I'm only suggesting this. I'm not telling you to, like, you have to do this. No. So if some of you would like, what I highly suggest, and it's something that I've recently done as well, because I too am, you know, on a spiritual journey, and that's what I'm wanting to delve in deeper. So I've done, because past life came out, so now I've got to talk about it. I've done a past life regression meditation, which is available for you to do on YouTube. Now I've done one for soulmate, so for a past significant soulmate that I've had lives with, and I had to heal that in that meditation. And then there are those to go into and go in deep and go into your past life that is significant to your current life, and to kind of recognize what lessons have been learned, or you've had to learn, or even just to recognize why there are some issues that you have to deal with, or some karmic issues that you have to deal with in this life, and going to the root of that. Obviously, if you have a lot to deal with in terms of like your actual material trauma, like in terms of like in this world, kind of your family, your friends, whatever, your inner circle, work with that first if it's too overwhelming. But if you want later, you can maybe look into your past life and go into that and heal that as well. Because I'm at the stage where I've been through great transformation in the past 3 years. Painful one, a very painful one. In fact, if you guys want, you can connect with me on TikTok, and that is me sharing with you my journey. Not more my emotional journey and my mental journey. This platform on YouTube is more of my spiritual journey. What was I saying? Damn it, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. You can go into your past life and recognize the karmic issues that keep coming up, that you have carried into this life. I will put a link in the description box if that is something you are open to. I do highly suggest, because yes, that's what I was saying. I was saying that I am now coming to the end of like my transformation, and this is something that I have the energy and space to do. If you are not ready, then I don't suggest doing it, because you just overload too much information, too much. Step by step, you gotta go through this transformation and change step by step, and you've got to remember to be kind to yourself. But at the same time, being kind to yourself, don't go too far with being kind to yourself. Don't go to the extreme of being kind to yourself in the terms of like, in sense of like, don't forget who you are. So like, yes, you want to protect yourself and you want to be safe emotionally and everything, but if you take that to the extreme, that means you end up blocking everyone and the change, and it just has a counter effect. But yeah, you just be conscious. As it is in life, the way I've experienced it is a little bit of both. It's always a little bit of both. You need a little bit of both. It's not black, it's not white, it's grey. Yes. So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a really powerful reading. I really liked it, even though obviously it may bring with you, it may have brought up some harder feelings. Regardless, You guys can do it. You will do it. And it is one hell of a journey that you're on. An epic journey. At the end, you'll look back and you'll go, that was an epic journey. It will be. In the end, it will all be worth it. But yeah, I hope you'll be back for more, and I hope I can do more readings for you, maybe lighter ones. But for now, bye. Oh, and I'm sending you much love.